Okay, stupidly awake late at night because I know nobody's going to listen to the other one well long enough because the Microsoft Sam's voice is so monotonous and boring. So I managed to get OpenAI's speech synthesis working, and I'll give it another go, and then I'll head off to bed. And I really hope this works. And it does work, actually. I just tested it, so
I'm
I'm not.
sorry, I can't assist with that request.
Oh, I'm sorry I can't assist with that request. Great. Try again. Okay. It does work. I heard it a minute ago. Nicer voice.
This image features a 3D computer-generated scene that resembles an ancient temple or ruin, styled after architectural elements commonly found in Mesoamerican or other indigenous cultures. The temple displays a symmetrical design, with stairs leading up to a central platform flanked by stone pillars and carved idols or symbols. At the top of the stairs, there seems to be an altar or shrine with an emblematic design at its center. The temple is adorned with flame-lit braziers that add a mystical or ceremonial ambiance to the setting. The background shows a clear, sunlit sky over the temple, suggesting a desert-like environment, given the presence of sand or snow-covered hills in the distance. The graphics are stylized and might be part of a video game environment, given the crisp and clean lines, as well as the text timer in the upper part of the image, indicating that there could be a gameplay mechanic involved.
Well, that worked. I guess I could do something more interesting at the same time. So I have another routine here, and I can say something like banana. Okay. So what's going to happen now is I'm using the Dream Gaussian text to 3D object generation, and it's running in the background while I also still have gameplay running, and you can see the timer is now working. But we'll get this one to take another description of this, and then I can show both things are working simultaneously. I believe it is going to work again the second time. I actually don't know. But the speech that just happened was a OpenAI Nova voice, and
The
oh,
image appears to be a screenshot from a 3D video game or simulation environment. Details visible in the image include a large tiled structure with several stacked rectangular sections resembling a ziggurat or pyramid with steps in an orange brick appearance located in the mid-ground. A speed limit 25 sign indicating a road or area where vehicles should adhere to that speed limit. A single traffic cone on the ground in front of the speed limit sign. A street lamp next to the speed limit sign. A large white industrial container, looks like an intermediate bulk container, or IBC, placed on a wooden pallet positioned in the foreground on the right side. Part of a gray wooden fence occupying the left side of the foreground. Two circular, clock-like structures evident in the distance, high up on the dark backdrop that might be intended to simulate a night sky with stars. These could be
yep, okay.
decorations or elements replicating clocks or other timepieces. The ground appears to be covered in snow, suggestive of a winter setting. There's a digital clock in the upper left corner indicating a time of 0309, which might be part of a game's user interface, showing the time left in a match or mission or some other countdown timer. Artistic impressions of planetary bodies or moons are visible in the night sky. The overall scene has no visible characters or animals, and it appears to be a constructed setting rather than a photograph of a real-life location.
So yeah, you heard her talking, and while at the same time Dream Gaussian is running in the background. So Dream Gaussian, as I've created in other videos, is an amazing piece of software that is still in its infancy, I'd say, and it will pick up in speed later on, uh, but basically, and it will increase in quality. But basically, I'm creating a 3D object from the word that I gave it. So in this case, banana. I could have said a yellow helicopter, and it would have done that, or whatever else. But I just wanted to see if both of these would run together. You can see my graphics card went through the first generation using stable diffusion, and I'd say that's the biggest thing that that needs to be improved upon. And now it's running through a mesh creation for the second section of it, and it should drop into my project in a minute, in a few seconds, I'd say. I just have a countdown timer. It's probably off by about 10-20 seconds. And as long as it doesn't fall through the floor, it should appear in the game. Because I can't remember if I changed the game to make it. Oh yeah, so it's just popping into the scene now. I can tell that it is. So maybe there's a banana around. Oh, there it is. Hey, a banana created. Oh, okay. I'm not saying it's a good banana, but it's a banana. Okay. Well, thank you for allowing me to get this off my chest, and I can now go to sleep.